Alrighty guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at setting up your background images scale, and this will be for TruCUT RDWorks. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.ca.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program here. Now, just a quick reminder, this is a follow-up, or should I say a mini-series of the background image importing and tracing mini-series, I guess. And then, yeah, we've already looked at the overview, we looked at importing it, and now, or importing and location, and now we're going to be looking at setting up the scale. Now, I will also leave relevant links in the description so you guys can follow along, just on that note. Now, when it comes to the actual scale, unless you actually want your final image to be, or should I say your traced image to be exactly the same size as your sample, then the steps were not that relevant, because a lot of times when I trace, I'll just simply zoom in, trace it, then it's as good as if I scaled it, and then afterwards I will scale my graphics or my shape to the right size. But if for some reason you want to scale up your actual image, maybe you import it and it's just way too small or way too big, then this is a convenient way to go about it. I personally just like to make my sample images not too big. So then in order to do that, what we can do is, if you have your image already imported, your background image, you want to go to config on the top main menu, and then we go to page settings. Now, under the page settings here on the bottom right, you see we've got image size here. Now, we also have this little lock button, and like the lock button on top here, where it keeps the proportions relative to each other. So with this lock button, if I had to scale the one, the other one will scale as well. So let's say I make this 400, then this one will automatically adjust. If I keep this off, and let's say I change this to 200, as you can see, nothing happens to that one. So now it's going to kind of warp your image and make it narrower. Now we'll keep this at 400, put the lock back on, and then in order to have the effects take place, or actually confirm it, I often just click OK and it does nothing. It's kind of a bad habit I've got. But what you want to do is you actually want to click modify size. And once you click that, you will see it has just scaled it. The nice thing about that is you can stay here, and if you realize, okay, that was just too big, you can just adjust this perhaps to 300, and then click modify size till you find the size you like, click OK, and then we are ready for actual tracing, which we will be covering in the next video. Otherwise, in the meanwhile, if we head here to softwaretraining.ca.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and also you can isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just go here, request a training video, fill in a mini form, and then we will do our best to try and make that video for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.